Hey everybody! Welcome to the stream! We got a fun one for you today. We're gonna play one of my very favorite games ever, Plants vs. Zombies. I'll have the game up in just one moment. Hold your horses for just a second. Alright. Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, I love this game a lot. I think I love this game more than Insaniquarium. Although I love Insaniquarium a lot. I remembered a lot of what I liked about Insaniquarium streaming it last week, the week before. I love that game a lot too. That's definitely my top favorites ever. Oh, I don't want this in full screen. There's like something, there's like a hack almost I have to do to not have this in full screen, which I thought I already had active, so I didn't even check. Which is my fault, so we'll figure that out. Hold on. So I want my library, please, thank you. Okay, Plants vs. Zombies. How to run Plants vs. Zombies Steam in windowed mode. There's like a... I can run Plants vs. Zombies in resizable window. Resize enable. Unchecking full screen option in the menu. Okay, well let's see if that works. I may not need to do the hack job to get this in windowed mode. Oh boy, it's loud though, isn't it? At least on my end. Oh, probably just my end. It's probably not very loud for you. So let's get this here. You will probably notice a lot of... Well, I'm just going to start a new user while I'm here before you see. There we go. So you'll probably notice a lot of similarities between this and Insaniquarium if you were here to watch my Insaniquarium streams. Okay, yep. Window mode works without the weird hack solution, so that's good. Okay, let's get it so you can see it. Glitch Lily says PVC, PVZ, 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 PVZ. Also hi. Hi, Glitch Lily. You must like this game. That's what I get. Oh. How about that? The games are so similar. So I just clicked on my capture for Insaniquarium, right? It registered that as Plants vs. Zombies. 1 second. This is one of your favorite series? Me too, although I just like this one. I just like Plants vs. Zombies and its ports. Okay. Let's start by making a Zombatar. License agreement? So this is the Game of the Year edition, which is what the game got changed to eventually. The game came out, so Insaniquarium came out 2004, and then their next game, Plants vs. Zombies, came out 2009. I'm not sure they were working on it the entire space in between there. Plants vs. Zombies 2, well, I went on about it when I streamed Insaniquarium last week, I think. There we go. I have a lot of issues with that game. I mean, I played quite a bit of it, but yeah, I took quite some issues with it. Hi, Shan. Mostly just the way they promised certain things about it, and then we're like, nope. We're never going to do those. Which is always annoying. Clown. There you go. Hats. I mean, the art style in this game is kind of different from Insaniquarium. It's not pre-rendered, obviously, but you can see... I think you can see that it's got the same art design as Insaniquarium. There you go. Save to my desktop, huh? Well, that means I can just drag it into the stream. Just cuz. There you go. There it is. Boy, that really is a JPEG, isn't it? Okay. Gonna start adventure. But yeah, this game really did way better than Insaniquarium did. Like, people don't really remember Insaniquarium, but obviously people really remember this game. How was my weekend? It was fine. Wasn't too much special. This is my house. Yeah, my hope is that after having seen Insaniquarium, you can tell, you know, how we got this game from it. Like, sort of the design philosophies that went into this game from that one. I believe the basic concept is kind of the same, other than it's like the enemies are sort of more of a focus. Like, they don't just happen every once in a while, and you're doing like a lot of stuff in between. Yeah, this game came out in 2009, so it's 11 years old now. In fact, it's going to be 11 years old here pretty soon. It came out in May, so it's going to be 11 years old in a couple months. This version in particular came out in 2010, though. But yeah, and then you get the thing at the end of the level. But yeah, so basically it's like Insaniquarium, but the enemies are a bigger focus, and instead of you fight the enemies, it's just the little pets that you're taking care of also fight. You don't need specific pets to fight. Well, you still do need specific pets to fight, but they're like the main thing. Also, you can tell I'm a veteran of this series because I already know to put the sunflowers in the back. I already know the optimal setup for these things. Yeah, and also the money just sort of happens, and also not all of your little pets, or plants in this case, make the money for you. You gotta get specific money ones. Initially did not want to play this game because it had zombies. Yeah, this is just a silly cartoony game. Just like Insaniquarium. Probably should have waited to place that, but we're gonna try and get lucky here. And hope that that one's in the right lane. And it was! Did you know I tried to recreate this game? Well, both this and Insaniquarium were games I tried to recreate in Game Maker. Although specifically this one I was trying to do like an NES-looking version of it. Which I would show, like, I was really proud of that, and I would show it to you other than it was on my hard drive that died. So, these zombies are pretty alright. They're just very silly. Very silly zombies. This was actually the first thing I ever played with zombies in it, by the way. And this is what got me into zombies, was Plants vs. Zombies. Although I think it, like, permanently tainted my view of zombies, because, like, whenever I want to draw zombies, whenever I design zombies, they're always something like these. They're always somewhat similar to Plants vs. Zombies. The zombies I'm designing for future games that I'm working on. Hey look, there's my Zombatar! Games that I'm working on for future games, or zombies that I'm working on for future games, are quite a bit different from these, but I think if I told you that Plants vs. Zombies was my initial inspiration, you would see it. I have some other, like, I used to draw stuff from this game all the time. I'll need to dig out some of those and show them on stream next time. In between this stream and the next one, I'll dig out some of my old Plants vs. Zombies drawings and show them on stream. My nephew wanted to play this a few weeks ago, so I let him, and he kept putting sunflowers in random spots. You were in a lot of pain. Oh. Blows up all zombies in an area. At this early on in the game, you don't usually end up using the cherry bombs. Cherry bombs are more useful later. But by the time cherry bombs are more useful, you have other plants you need more. And those are what you end up using. So cherry bombs are kind of one of the least useful plants. Except for in certain modes, I think. They like show up and you use them then. But in this case, we're probably not really going to use them because they're 150 sun, and that much sun could be better used on, you know, more pea shooters or sunflowers. You kind of just use cherry bombs once you have everything else filled out. But by that point, you have like so much stuff filled out that you don't need them, so they kind of just don't end up being used. The potato mines are a lot better. You're getting random childhood flashbacks? For me, it's not exactly childhood because I was a teenager when I played this. Teenage memories. I think I was 8th grade when I was playing this the most. I don't think I played it when it was quite brand new. I remember initially I played the demo version of it on PopCap's website, the Flash game version, because I could play it at school. That's why I mostly played it. It's in like what, animation class or something like that. I played it. Used to take images of the plants and paste them into MS Paint. Use a circle tool. Put on a cartoon and recreate scenes of the plants as the characters. Aw. I have this game on a disc somewhere too, which is the older version, the non-Game of the Year version that still has the Michael Jackson zombie. And the original description for the, oh, let me turn this game down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. And also the original description for the Zomboni, in which they had to change for copyright reasons. The Michael Jackson one they had to remove because I think Michael Jackson's estate was not happy with it. Because, well, the game came out I think it came out just before Michael Jackson died. And then, you know, after he died, it was kind of like, oh, here, let's use Cherry Bomb. After he died, it was like, well, maybe not. Now it's a disco zombie. Blocks off zombies and protects your other plants. Walnuts are very important. Yeah, I'm sure you can already get the Insaniquarium similarities just from this little bit. Just the character designs and just sort of the humor of it. You're not that strange of a child, or you weren't that strange of a child, Glitch Lily. I think lots of kids did things like that. Except for I think most kids would do things like that with like toys, as opposed to pictures in Microsoft Paint, but you know, same thing. That's just what kids do. But God, I love, like, as much as I love the character designs in Insaniquarium, I think the ones I love most are in this game. You were the most cynical, people unfriendly kid? Oh. This is one game where Elfie probably will not have to yell at me about my strategy, because I am such a veteran at this game. I've probably played through this, I've probably played through this game more times than I've played through Insaniquarium. And she didn't really have to yell at me when I was playing Insaniquarium either, because I was also pretty good at that one. I see. I didn't have any... Well, actually, you know what? I have a couple of Plants vs. Zombies plushes. My only regret is that, or my only thing... Well, it's not really a regret, but... Only disappointment is that Insaniquarium wasn't a bigger game, because there's no plushes from that game. PopCap didn't get big until they made this game. Not really, at least. Well, I mean, Bejeweled was pretty big, too. And Peggle, and and Zuma. So I didn't really play those ones. But yeah, this was definitely their biggest hit. This is what got them bought by EA. Because it was such a big hit. Want plushes of the fishes from Insaniquarium? Me too, but they don't make them. I didn't even find any custom ones. The only custom one I found was of the Guppy Cruncher. Somebody made a Guppy Cruncher plush. We're gonna blow up a bunch of zombies, get ready. Y'all ready? Ta-da! So the cherry bomb has its use. You kind of just use it at the end. Get the shovel, so now we can undo a plant if we need to. Imagine if you could undo a fish in Insaniquarium. Lets you dig up a plant to make room for another plant. Alright, here he comes. Crazy Dave. But you can just call me Crazy Dave. Listen, I've got a surprise for you. First you'll need to clear your lawn. Use your shovel and dig up those plants. Let the digging commence. Undo a fish, put the guppy back in Preco. Oh no! Everyone loves Crazy Dave. We're going bowling. Here, take this walnut. Why'd I put a walnut in your hand? Crazy. Now go, bowl me a winner. Walnut bowling is fun. I like the like expanded walnut bowling that is one of the mini games though. I used to play that one a ton. I think this is one thing that this has over in Insaniquarium, and that you can see their growth as game developers, is just the variety of gameplay they put into this. They really, like, they pull out all the stops with this game. This was their magnum opus, in my opinion. Also, this is one video game that my grandma really enjoyed. My grandma loved playing Plants vs. Zombies. Probably still loves playing it, actually. This game is perfect. Gameplay, art style, soundtrack. Yeah, I love the music. It's a hard pick for me between whether I like the music in this game or Insaniquarium better. Especially listening to them one right after the other, and so I remember how much I love the music in Insaniquarium. I don't know if I could pick. Jan says, I love the art style for this game, it fits perfectly. You can tell it's the... in my opinion at least, you can tell it's the same art designer as Insaniquarium. It's just the same designer, same programmer, designer, everything as Insaniquarium. George Fan. Yeah, my grandma loved this game. She used to play it a ton. She probably played it more than I did, to be honest. She used to call me on the phone and ask for like tips for how to get through parts of it. A lot of grandmas on their computer will play, you know, like solitaire, and she used to do that too, but she liked Plants vs. Zombies better. Oh yeah, there's the potato mine, by the way, that I was talking about. Potato mine is very useful. Yeah, initially the way I played this the most was the Flash game demo version on PopCap's website. I remember one time my friends and I tried to have like a race in it. We'd all started at the same time. Except for on some of the school computers it was laggier than on others. So it wasn't really fair, because if the game was running faster for you, then you would just win. Also, it had like one zombie in it that was special to it, which was the black football zombie. Instead of a red uniform, it was in a black uniform. And it had the same amount of health as the Gargantar. The Gargantar. But it was a football zombie, and it was really fast. And it was in the Vase Breaker minigame. There was minigames in the Demo Flash version. The Demo Flash version was really cool. Had a lot of stuff in it. Demo versions of games used to be really cool. You remember that? As someone who didn't get like a lot of paid games growing up, demos were very important. There we go. At this point in the game, it's kind of just going through the motions. Oh yeah, that's another thing about Plants vs. Zombies that I was just thinking about, was that was what got me into working on wikis. I worked on the Plants vs. Zombies wiki a lot. Years ago, when the game was new. And I was just reminded of that because of... Oh good. He's really about to get there, isn't he? I didn't want to put this here, but... There we go. I will just move that. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna need more of those dudes. But yeah, and what reminded me of that was there was a category I made, or not a category, but just a page I made. It was just about, vaulting zombies, just all of the zombies that, like, climb over things. I made them as their own page, and that page still exists last time I looked, so that was pretty cool. Watching this really makes you want to make a clone of this game. You might try sometime. Plants vs. Zombies got a lot of clones. A lot of people make Plants vs. Zombies likes. A lot more than people made Insaniquarium likes. Like, well, because I played the only one of those that I knew of, which was Garden Dreams. I streamed that, which is what got me into this. Sequence of events of me streaming this was Garden Dreams, and then Plants vs. Zombies, or excuse me, and then Insaniquarium, and then Plants vs. Zombies. We're just gonna blow them up. Bye-bye. Yeah, this at this point in the game, it's just going through the motions. There's no challenge here. This is none of the real fun stuff, but we gotta get through this to get to the other stuff. I love the snow pea. Snow pea good. Love the variations of the pea shooter and everything. I remember one thing I used to do with this game, or when I was talking about how I drew it all the time. One of the things that I used to do was draw, and this is the thing I would do with my friends, because my friends were all into this game too. we would just draw like layouts of like plants, and or not really to strategize, but it was sort of like a puzzle where we'd be like, I would like draw out a layout of like just different lanes with different like plants in them, and I'd say, okay, which lane here is the strongest one? Which lane here is best? Here we go. Go. There we go. I'm pretty sure you're younger than me, like Glitch Lily. So when I was your age, I think that's about where I was at too. So you're doing just fine, in my opinion, as far as game making goes. God, that's a nostalgic sound effect. The sound effect of a zombie getting frozen. Stick that in there. Because yeah, I didn't complete a game. I made my first game when I was, I believe, 21. I'm gonna wait for Snow Pea. There we go. And now I'm 23, so... Come on, Snow Pea important. There you go. Get that guy. There we go. I remember there was some unused content for this game that had like a different art style to it. It used to be more of a pixel art style before they went for... Well, I mean, it's still pixel art because they're so small. But it was more of a vector style. High res. Which is why they were able to do a Plants vs. Zombies HD version. Yeah, that was... that's exactly what I did, Glitch Lily. The first game I made... the first game I finished was Plants vs... or excuse me, was Marshmallow and Fruitland. Which, only took me 3 months. I made that game in 3 months, so... That should tell you something about how small it is. I started Marshmallow and Fruitland... oh, hello Elfie, by the way. I started Marshmallow and Fruitland, I believe, in March, and I finished it in May. 2018. I don't think the zombies stand a chance at this point. Yeah, it's definitely got the Insaniquarium feel where you start out with nothing at the beginning of each stage and you have to build up everything over the course of the stage. Really need to try my games? Well, I hope you like them. I put a lot of work and care into my games. And fairly soon, Pizza Time Explosion is going to be getting an update, so you get that to look forward to as well. You can kind of just stick this dude in here to make him jump. If you just need to make him jump real quick and the walnut isn't ready. Used to confuse Glitch Lily and Elfie because of the same because they have the same chat color. I'm used to it by now, so I can recognize which is which. Is my audio good, by the way? I think I have the game up a little louder than I usually have games. Just making sure that you can hear me over the game just fine. I don't want to be fighting with the game. Piece of Time Explosion was super fun. Been busy playing other games, but you really want to play again. Audio is fine? Good. And... blam. Let's stick that there for fine. That's the only good pink color. Well, Shan did say only used to get you confused, so... Got him. Chomper is another seldom used plant. I never really ended up using the Chomper very much. Devours a zombie whole, but is vulnerable while chewing. The Chomper was mostly only useful in the, like the... not minigame, but just sort of side... or yeah, minigames and sort of side modes. Oops, let's put those in a better order. Potato Mine... ah, what the heck, no. Actually, Cherry Bomb is more useful. Cherry Bomb is good in those, end situations. Chomper was always your favorite, probably because Piranha Plant is one of your favorite Mario enemies. I remember bringing the Chomper on the roof levels. Or no, I remember because there's that special roof level where it's just Chompers, which isn't a minigame for some reason. That was always one of my favorite ones, and I was like, gee, I want to play that more, but I can only play it at that certain point in the story. That was always kind of silly. Also, the other version of the game I had was the, was the DS version, which had a couple of unique minigames. One of them was like a baseball minigame, where you had to like use the stylus and like hit the zombies. I don't remember exactly how it worked, but it was something baseball related, and there was like baseball player zombies. Oh, thank you for coming down that same lane, that was very good. And then there was another one where it was really hot, and so the plants were hot, and you had to cool them off, I think? Or no, I think it was you're supposed to yell at them to motivate them, or something like that. You had to use the microphone to yell at the plants to motivate them, and then they go into like a frenzy and shoot extra fast. And make extra sun. Come on, get him. Getting him. Alright, we need to cover these lanes. Probably be a good time for Walnut up there. Never mind, we got it. There you go. That'll get him. You must have been happy that Piranha Plant is in Super Smash Bros. Then. Okay, Bucket Zombie. He's gonna be a bit of an issue. You want 4 pea shooters to fight a Bucket Zombie. I can put this here. There you go, 4. So one way or another, we're gonna get him. One way or another, we're gonna get you. Oh, I wanted a snow pea there, but you take what you can get. This is a very uneven lawn we've got going here at the moment. Okay, we sorely need a snow pea for this lane. There we go. Hey Ash. Welcome to Plants vs. Zombies. Always like villains in games, that's why you love Garden Warfare, because you love playing as the zombies. Oh, I see. I own Garden Warfare, but it's online only, even for the single player mode. And I didn't want to pay for PlayStation Plus, so none of that for me. We're just gonna use bomb, thank you. Just gonna boop. Wow, that zombie went down like a chump. Lawn was kind of uneven, but it was fine. Ah, yes, my favorite, the repeater. Repeater, very good. Don't get your electronic device wet. Only had the PC and mobile versions. Get a trial of the Xbox version. Xbox version seemed terrible. I would not want to play this game with a controller. I had to bring out my good mouse to play this. And DS version was fine because stylus, obviously. And we'll go with this. The pea shooter. There we go. My favorite Mario enemy is Shy Guy. Oh, and Ninja. I like Ninja too. Probably both of my favorites are from Super Mario Bros. 2, because that's my favorite Mario game. I love Super Mario Bros. 2. In fact, I streamed it with Biss last year. You can see that on my YouTube channel if you want. Or if you're watching this in the future on my YouTube channel, you're already there, so you can just go find it. Yeah, last time I had this game on my YouTube channel was like 10 years ago, almost. And I had just a compilation of footage from this game put to the song The Final Countdown. I also like tweeters from Super Mario Bros. 2, but they never came back. They never brought back the tweeters. Actually, I think they did in like a Paper Mario game. Let me look. Super Mario tweeter. Tweeter. Latest appearance was Ultimate NES Remix. They were in Super Mario Bros. 2. They were in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Super Mario Bros. And Friends When I Grow Up. Oh, I just saw that the other earlier today. Somebody posted a thing from that. WarioWare Do-It-Yourself Showcase. Super Mario Kun. Nintendo Adventure Book. Super Mario Bros. Film. Super Mario Kart Super Circuit. Yes, now I remember. That was their one other appearance. I remember that was missing off of this page years ago, and I had to add it to the page on the Mario Wiki. Yeah, I like Tweeter because it's got like... Let me show you. This is Tweeter. There you go. They brought back a lot of enemies from Super Mario Bros. 2, but they never brought back Tweeter. Tweeter was my big fave. Get back to game. I was just thinking about Tweeter the other day. A skeleton character is needed in Smash, Shan says. What if they added Dry Bowser? What if that was the skeleton character we got? That feels like the most likely. No, wait a minute, Shan. There is a skeleton character in Smash Bros. As a Mii costume. Did you forget about Sans? Sans is a Mii costume in Smash Bros. One that isn't Sans? What's wrong with Sans? Coming to my stream and you got a problem with Sans? Sans was one of the characters I liked in Undertale. Ash says, I'm here to rant about Xbox Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, is that because you heard me mention it? You want more skeletons? Oh, I see. I'm just building up money for the moment. You literally showered faster just to talk about how much it sucks? Oh no. It seems like a terrible choice to put Plants vs. Zombies on. Like, just the worst choice. We're just gonna blow some up here. Seems like a good time for it. I got tons of money. One of these lanes is a little bit more fortified than the others. Here we go. One of the lanes is just really lacking. This is very uneven. You have to move the cursor with the joystick and it's got such incredible lag. Oh no. Oh, and of course the Buckethead chooses that lane. Of course you did. You couldn't go to the top? Or this one? Or the one below it? I guess you can't see the cursor, but... So I can't point. Why you gotta do this to me, Buckethead? This should be able to take care of him. I don't think we need to worry about him. But we do have some worries from that one. Yeah, that was fine. Once you get the Snow Pea, then these guys are out of business. Do you like how the zombies keep getting hit for a moment? I'll read what you're saying in a moment, Ash. I gotta focus a little bit here. This game, like Insaniquarium, is going to make reading the chat a bit difficult. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to click on that. There we go. The problem with wanting someone like Midbus in Super Smash Bros. Is that, like, they don't add characters like that. You know? At least not for the Mario series. Side characters, like Biss always likes to say, Super Smash Bros. Is about prestige. And, like, the Mario spin-offs are sort of like... And Mario spin-off characters in general, they don't have that prestige. And I mean, like, and they keep, like, putting them into games less and less. Like, you know, that's the criticism with the more recent Mario RPGs, is that they don't do the unique characters anymore. Or, like, take all the opportunities that they can to remove unique characters, like make all the Toads the same. Mario spin-off characters get just... They don't come back, you know. They go in, they're in one game, or maybe two, and then they're like, nope. Goodbye. Like they killed off Fawful, which was one of my favorites. They had him in the first three, and then they're like, nope. Fawful's dead. Goodbye. And like... Oh, I wish they would appear in like Mario Kart or Mario Party. Like even those are too much of the like, we gotta be on brand. Gotta be on brand Mario. We can't like, you know, because you know those characters were made by different companies. Like Alpha Dream made those, the ones in the Mario and Luigi series. And they just don't have them to use, you know. Went ahead of a character in a cart. I mean, it's a good question. I don't know why they think the Mario becomes more and more of like a brand for Nintendo than it is like a creative series. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. These levels are fun. Because you have to use your brain less. Also, good music. Potato mines, huh? We're gonna save that. And that. Spudow! It's good music time, y'all. Ash says he only completed Plants vs. Zombies on Xbox because he had co-op with his brother. Because he needed 2 people to manage to keep up. Spudow! Spudow! I'm getting great amusement out of Spudow. Hopefully some salty kumquat from YouTube doesn't copyright claim this music. Latin auteur. That's the one that does it the most. I got claimed by Latin auteur one time. I heard Vinesauce talk about him all the time. You got me. And then there's people who do covers of songs and then like copyright claim the real versions of the songs. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, Nintendo doesn't like to give the brand of Mario over to smaller developers anymore. They don't like them to make, you know, unique characters anymore. So it seems like everybody here watching this today has played this game before. Oh, that was satisfying. All this for buckets. Oh boy, all the buckets are showing up there. We're gonna move him and put this one. There you go. Perfecto! God, the zombies don't stand a chance. There's just too much stuff. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Bam! Only got one of them, of course, but you know. You take what you can get. This one goes here. Like the... I like there's a zombie on the lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't like zombies on the lawn. I remember friends and I used to sing that. It was very popular. Tried to memorize the lyrics of it. God, there's just so much crap on screen. It's like Insaniquarium all over again. The detailed swallowing animation that the chompers do kind of weirds me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Let's replace that one. Hello, Saul the Strange Forest Man. I should play what? Oh, it did a song for the indie game To the Moon. Well, I think we're good here. Wait, that one didn't even ever get to shoot. Alright. And now we get the mushrooms. Shoots short-range spores at the enemy. The zombies just won't let up, will they? Notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. You can still get sun from sunflowers, though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can, you'll be A-O good. Shan says, oh, I remember this. Yeah, getting to the nighttime mode was really cool. First time, so we want that. Puff shrooms are worth nothing. You're still gonna want pea shooters. It's no peas. Potato mines. You can kind of kiss repeaters goodbye for now. Because they're too expensive. Plus you get... I don't know where these come from, but... Mines are good. Excuse you. We were getting good use out of the mines. They take too long to grow? None of you use them right. We were putting good use to those mines. They shoot a little, as you can notice, they shoot a little bit faster than the pea shooters, to make up for the fact that they don't shoot very far. A trumpet, though. Or like tuba, I guess. Yeah, you will note that sun takes its sweet time generating. Getting good viewership for Plants vs. Zombies. I guess people really like this game, don't they? But yeah, I had to play it after Insaniquarium because they said see you next game, so I had to play the next game. Oh, that money, I bet, looks familiar if you watched me play Insaniquarium, excuse me. And the sound effect for when you collect it, I bet that's pretty familiar sounding. Get potato mine going. Just as a short blockade. Ooh, it did its job well. See, I told you that potato mines are good. Hypnoshroom was your favorite? Hypnoshroom's pretty cool. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Got him. Sound effect's a little bit different compared to Insaniquarium, but you can tell same thing. You liked the design. Potato mine, save me again, please. Saul says I've been wrong. Got eaten, but saved me. So, there you go. It's like a... You can use it as a very quick, temporary walnut in a pinch, because it's less expensive than a walnut. I'm gonna just start putting more puff shrooms in there, probably. Be a good idea, since they are free. Puff shrooms are, in fact, free, so we're gonna use them. He gulped it without chewing. It's great that it isn't even looking at the newspaper, yet it is getting mad. It's the principle of the thing, Shan. It likes to hold a newspaper. Give small sun at first and normal sun later. Hey, you've collected $270 in coins so far. When you collect $750, I'll sell you something really neato. Alright, so we got buckets. Buckets are gonna be an issue. Wait, why is the frame rate so low? Whatever. Okay, so we want these, we want these. We're gonna want these. We're gonna want snow peas. We're gonna want repeaters. We're just gonna eschew regular pea shooters for the better ones. Okay, cherry bomb. Remember how at the beginning of the stream I was like, oh, cherry bombs are useless, and then I've been sort of remembering more how they are actually useful. Everything in this game is so memorable. By the way. It does bug me a little bit that Insaniquarium isn't nearly as well remembered as this game is. But at least I could do my part and share it with some people on my stream. I was very happy to stream it. And that people enjoyed it so much. I guess, you know, zombies were the big thing at the time when this was made. And fish and aliens weren't the big thing at the time when Insaniquarium was made. Haven't played this game in 10 years. That was the first time you'd ever heard of Insaniquarium? Yep, made by the same people who made this. Which is why I've played them in order like this. Yeah, this game, by the way, Spoopkin, as I was mentioning earlier in the stream, is about to be 11 years old in a few months. In May, it will be 11 years old. That's nuts. Yep. It surely is. I can Spore, another game that I really liked around the same time as when I liked this one, is already like 12 years old. He grow! Look at the cute little boy, he grow. Cute little mushroom boy. This game did stress you out a bit, probably because it has zombies. Oh. Once you learn the strategies, it's not very stressful. You know, I probably should have put that snow pea on this lane where my puff shroom is now being eaten. I probably would have been smart. Come to think of it. I like how I bring the walnut and then like barely even use it. We're doing this. Just kind of a waste of money, but whatever. Okay. There we go. Pop, put that right there. You always wanted Spore? I streamed Spore 2 years ago. I'm probably going to stream it again soon, because I'm craving playing it again. And I've got much more of an audience now. Of, like, different people than last time I played it. So I would really love to play it again. I probably basically redo the first time I streamed it, where I showed off all of my old creations. And then played through the game. I'd probably just do exactly that again. Money! There we go. Yeah, since there's some more people here, Spore is a treasure. You never finished it. Always wanted to make a new species every time you made it to the space stage. Yeah, I didn't finish the space stage when I streamed it a couple years ago either. Oh yeah, so anyway, I wanted to mention... so this is my grandma's favorite game as well, by the way. Which is something I always like to bring up. Lots and lots of people enjoy this game. All kinds of people can enjoy this. It's just very good. Plants vs. Zombies has a very large appeal, like a sort of a universal appeal almost. Which is another reason why I'm so upset that Plants vs. Zombies 2 went the way it did. This still peevises me. But I want to make sure I have money for the cherry bomb for the end. Yeah, thanks EA, yeah. Thanks EA as well for the way Spore went down, too. Two of my favorite game, like, companies and series ever. You know, PopCap and Maxis. Both got devoured by EA. And turned into garbage. They got turned into poop. EA ate him up and pooped him out. They're great at making good things terrible. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I love this game, and I love how popular it ended up being and everything, and how so many people love it. But on the other hand, I wish it wasn't quite as successful, because then they wouldn't have been so lucrative to be bought by EA. Like, I wish Plants vs. Zombies had been slightly less successful, you know? So PopCap still could have been its own thing, and could have kept doing games like this. Instead of what they ended up having to become. We're gonna blow up this guy. There we go. Got him. Oh wait, why did I put a walnut there? I don't need a walnut there. Nobody's there anymore. We already killed that lane. Just gonna put that guy there. Because the bucket head's there. Probably once I finish Doom Eternal, I'll bring Spore on the stream. Next time I finish a game I'm playing on stream. So once I finish Zelda or Doom Eternal or Nier, although Nier is probably not going to be finished anytime soon, or Black Mesa or this, the next game I'll start up will be Spore, I think. Fume Shroom. Fume Shrooms are good. They can pass through screen doors. And you're like, screen doors? What? Oh! Those screen doors! I love the screen door zombie for some reason. There's just something particularly funny to me about the screen door zombie. Like, just of all things. Like, you can like, you start to think, like, how did they come up with these things? But then you remember back to Insaniquarium, and you're like, oh yeah, Insaniquarium was like this too. Where you just like, you came up with this from where? What? Excuse me? Also, hold on one moment. I'm gonna put the stream announcement out again. Oh yeah, one other thing. So you know how Lego Mario was announced today? I just wanted to say, or I just wanted to show this. I saw Lego Mario last weekend at the Lego convention. See? A Lego Mario. Ta-da! Lego Mario? Yeah, well, I'll show you the actual Lego Mario. It's really weird. You like... It's like an interactive, like, electronic thing. They didn't show very much of it. They gave like a little teaser thing. Oops, let me... It's not gonna work. Lego teases Super Mario set. This is about as much... hold on. This isn't gonna work very well. Image. Browse. Why does OBS not like web.webp files? Desktop. All files. Mario. Lego collab new. Yeah, so this is Lego Mario. Or as much of Lego Mario as we got to see. It's like this, see, it's got like screens on it. It's like this weird like little interactive thing. And then there was some like Lego pieces that looked like the question mark blocks and stuff like that. There was a little bit more of it. I haven't found any animated. Oh, here's a better picture. More of the Lego Mario. See? This is about all we got to see of it. We don't know what the heck this thing actually is yet. Other than it seems to be some sort of interactive thing with like screens, you know? Animated Mario. I always wanted Lego Mario as a kid, but I wasn't expecting him to look like that, though, huh? Yeah, exactly the same. Also, Glitch Lily said, sometimes I lay awake at night imagining this series if EA never bought PopCap. Strangely, probably would have been better off without EA. Yeah, same thing. Same with Spore. I think about Spore a lot. And how it would have gone without EA. Let's see. I will copy the link to this post and put it in the chat if you want to see. You sure that's not Wario in disguise? There you go. In the chat, I put the link to the little teaser thing. Let me look at it here. Yeah, and you can see like the question mark block thing. That's all we get to see. It's like, what the heck is this? I'm gonna buy it. I don't even know what the heck it is yet. I know I'm gonna buy it. Okay, we want doot doot doot. So no pea shooter anymore. Snow Peep for sure. We're not gonna bring the repeater. That's too expensive. Don't really need it. And we'll keep going with the cherry bomb. Wario instead of Wario? No. Expired. We'll just keep going. You blame this channel's chat? You need a Lego-styled Mario game? Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? I was thinking that too when Cassie's the one who told me about it. And I was like, wait, do you mean a Lego Mario game or a Lego Mario set? Because both would be cool. You blame this channel's chat and this channel's like guest stars. Guest streamers. Hello, Darth Wendelin. Welcome to the stream. Everybody's here for Plants vs. Zombies. Today's the 10th, meaning it's Mario Day. Yep, that's why I'm pretty sure that's why they announced Lego Mario today. That was funny. So I was So they do a sale on Mario games for Mario Day, right? They don't have enough Mario games on the Switch. And also they refuse to put like the big titles on sale, like, you know, Mario Odyssey or New Super Mario Bros. So those aren't on sale. They don't have enough, so they had to use a game that doesn't have Mario in it whatsoever, which is Yoshi's Crafted World. They put that on sale today. Which really amused me. Alright, it is time for the fume shroom. Time for fumes, y'all. Probably should set up a walnut somewhere. This is a bit far forward for where I would want to put a walnut, but beggars can't be choosers, as you know. I like how sometimes the zombies take forever to die. Like, see, he's still twitching. I like the variations. Alright. The animation variety is great. Oh yeah, we want to take care of this guy here. Just gonna put that walnut there. This lane at the top is very ill-equipped. There we go. Oh crap. Oh crud bunkets. I don't even know what that means. We're in for it this time. Come on, I need to blow him up. There we go. And boom! Got him. Alright, we're good. I didn't really have to worry about that, did I? We were just fine. This is a very important plant, and it's a very strange plant. Plant it on a grave to remove the grave. Like, what the heck even is this thing? The Grave Buster. This of all the plants so far, this is the one that's the least like any real plant. Also, mushrooms aren't plants, but you know. Wonder how much worse this game would look in 3D. Well, just go look at you know, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. If you want to know what Plants vs. Zombies looks like in 3D. Which, it's okay in my opinion. It's like not the worst thing I've ever looked at. But it's like, it's definitely missing something that this game has. In my opinion. I mean, it's not a bad game from what little I was able to play while the game was installing. 3D is not always better. Yeah. Extra seed slot. Yes, I would definitely like that right now. I need to get to $5,000. But he wants a lot of money. Pokemon wasn't bad in 2D. Yeah, that's something I've discussed on my stream quite a few times before, actually. Was that I think Pokemon sort of... like... It lost something? Like... I don't think it benefited from going to 3D. Like, first of all, you wouldn't have the issue where they don't have the resources to put all the Pokemon in anymore, reasonably, with all the animations and everything that's needed. If they'd stuck to sprites, you know, it's still a lot of work, but it would be a lot less work than it is doing all the 3D modeling, rigging, and everything. And also, the other thing that I don't like is how homogenized the Pokemon have ended up looking. Like, every game, the Pokemon all look the same now. Right? Whereas previously they would redraw the sprites every time, so every game the Pokemon would look a little different. And it was always interesting to see how different they would look. Like Pokemon Black and White, I think, looked fantastic. Like, I think that was sort of the pinnacle of the visuals in Pokemon games. You know, the animated sprites and little 3D battlefields and everything. Like, that was about all you needed. And sort of, like, they had 3D environments. But it was all, you know, it was low res. Like, I don't think the game needed to become HD and 3D. Can't put as much stylization into 3D, probably. Like, I noticed it really hard on the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake when we played the demo of that on stream. That they're still just using the same basic Pokemon models that they use for everything. And so the game lost all of its character. And plus, like, the weird, like... I don't know, it had this weird washed out color scheme that I wasn't really a fan of either. I'm very glad I didn't buy that game. That's one I'm very happy with by not having purchased it. I don't really care for the gameplay of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon to begin with, and the way it looked was so awful. The animation... Remember when I played that on stream and the animations were so incredibly stiff as well? It was just stiff and bland. It was not good. Some of the shiny color palettes were ruined in the transition to 3D. You love Gen 5? I give it lots of appreciation nowadays. Yeah, Generation 5, I think, is my favorite. I liked Sword and Shield a lot more than I expected to, though. As much as I said with all that stuff, I really enjoyed Sword and Shield. They were good. They were like a big return to form in a lot of ways, in my opinion. I was very fond of those games, and I went in without much expectations. Like, I didn't expect to like them very much, but then I ended up, like, really liking them, to the point where they're, like, one of my favorite Pokemon games. But yeah, Generation 5, the other thing that I really liked about it was the fact that there was no old Pokemon until you beat the game. Because my favorite part of Pokemon is discovering new Pokemon. And the other thing, that was why I liked Sword and Shield so much, is it had a lot more new Pokemon than I expected. And I was very careful not to view any spoilers at all. Like, I stopped watching trailers, the whole shebang. Well, we're getting a little bit crunched up here. It's not just going through the motions anymore at this point. Getting some challenge going. Probably because I've been using so much money to get rid of the graves earlier than I probably needed to do so. Yeah, my favorite thing in Pokemon is discovering new Pokemon, so Sword and Shield really did that really well for me. And I liked how they made, like, I've been getting kind of tired with gym battles. And I liked that they didn't have them in Sun and Moon, so I was a little bit disappointed originally that they were going to have them again in Sword and Shield. But they made them so big and flashy, like, it really felt like a big event. And I appreciate, like, how exciting they made them feel after they had not been very exciting for a long time to me. So that was a big deal too. Soul Silver and Black and White are your favorite Pokemon games. Yeah. So, like, I was never really, like, upset by the whole, like, National Dex thing, because I just wanted new Pokemon, and the game really delivered on that, so... You know, and I love regional variants too, those are fun. And one of my favorite things always, of course, was new evolutions for Pokemon. And they hadn't done those since Generation 4. Generation 4 I always liked because of all the new evolutions in it. They hadn't done those since then. They had Sylveon, but that kind of just barely counts because it's just an evolution. They had so many new evolutions this time, and that was so much fun for me because I missed those so badly, and they were even more exciting than they used to be because they did with the regional variants, so they could be like more new and weird than they could have been in the past. That was so much fun. I really, really highly enjoyed the new evolutions, and I made sure to have at least one on my team. I had Runarigus on my team. Poor Walnut. Yeah, we lost a Walnut. That poor Walnut gave his life for the cause. Alright, we had a little bit of a disaster earlier, but we're doing good now. Just a tiny bit of disaster. Well, yeah, I don't really care, like, about favorite Pokemon being in the game or not, because, like, if I want my favorite Pokemon, I can just go play the game that it's in. But I don't usually even really feel like I need to do that. Because my favorite, like I said, my favorite part of Pokemon is just discovering new ones. And if I can do that, then it's fine. Like, it's not like they deleted my favorite Pokemon from existence, you know? All I want is the new ones anyway, so... They could do a game that just didn't have any old Pokemon returning at all, in any capacity, and I would be perfectly fine. I just like discovering new Pokemon throughout the game. We got the Suburban Almanac. Keeps track of all your plants and zombies you encounter. I love this part. This is where you get that humor that was in Insaniquarium with the descriptions. We're not going to look through all of these, but... Oh, and this, if you've played Pizza Time Explosion and you got the trading cards, this was my inspiration for how to do those and the descriptions of them. Like, I went and looked up the descriptions of Plants vs. Zombies characters to remember how they went and how they were formatted. And I formatted it the same way, where I did, like, in blue at the top of the screen, when describing the trading cards, I did sort of, like, the description of what they are in the game, and then I did the character description. So I formatted it just like this game. Also, I enjoy how they describe it both as like a species and as an individual. It's always amusing, because, you know, there's lots of pea shooters, but they describe the pea shooter as if it's just one single character. Cherry bomb. After intense consultation, they agree to explodinate. With my limited senses, all I can feel is kind of tingling, like relaxing back rub. Leaves everything to the last minute. Potato Mind says nothing. He's too busy thinking about his investment strategy. Yeah, so I tried to do descriptions sort of in the spirit of these descriptions for Pizza Time Explosion. Chomper. Chomper's not resentful, though. He says it's just part of the business. The walnut just tells you that so that you don't feel bad for them. Gravebuster. Despite Gravebuster's fearsome appearance, he wants everyone to know that he loves kittens and spends his off hours volunteering at a local zombie rehabilitation center. It's just the right thing to do, he says. I was in a dead-end job producing yeast spores for a bakery, says Fume Shroom. Then Puffshroom, bless him, told me about this great opportunity blasting zombies. Now I really feel like I'm making a difference. Sunshroom hates sun. He hates it so much that when it builds up in his system, he spits it out as fast as he can. He just won't abide to it. He just won't abide it. To him, sun is crass. I love these descriptions. Only recently became aware of the existence of zombies, says Puffshroom. Like many fungi, I just assumed they were fairy tales or movie monsters. This whole experience has been a huge eye-opener for me. I love it. They're so good. This was such a big inspiration for me. This almanac, I always love to put things... Oops, we've got to look at the zombies. We can look at them later. I put something like this in Super Climb Up as well, after you beat the game. Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? Just like hunting squirbows. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that, but instead of squirbows, it's zombies. Instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. Instead of me, it's you! I love this, too. Like, just resting. The minigames in this game are so good. I wonder if you can see the mallet on stream. I can't see yet. I don't have the preview yet. Or if, oh, yeah, you can see it. Wasn't sure if it counted as the cursor, or if you can actually see it. Squirbows. This game is so silly. I love it. It's even sillier than Insaniquarium. It gets just as frantic, though. That's for sure. Where you have to click on a million things and pay attention to a million things at once. God, I love this game. I said it a lot when I was playing Insaniquarium too, but I'm just playing games that I love. Because people always tell me that they enjoy seeing me have a good time. They enjoy watching me enjoy games, or that they like that I enjoy all the stuff that I play. That's really nice, which I appreciate. And I like to think that people come here and enjoy them with me, too. So I'm probably going to play this for another half an hour, so that'll give us 2 hours of this, and then I'll probably play Black Mesa for 2 hours. So just a usual 4-hour stream. Pow! If I ever get a diamond, you will recognize that from Insaniquarium immediately, because it looks the same and has the exact same sound effect. Oh, there's the Hypno Shroom. Did the Pokemon talk just kind of die off? I guess so. Makes a zombie fight for you. I don't end up using these very much during, like, in the game. Oh, but I probably want to use them on this stage because I am not equipped for Football Zombie. Oh yeah, let's look at the... Now we can look here. He got a screen door from the last inexpertly defended home he visited. After that, after he ate the homeowner's brains! Newspaper Zombie was this close to finishing his Sudoku puzzle. No wonder he's freaking out. Also, do you like how the newspaper is upside down? Buckethead Zombie always wore a bucket. Part of it was to assert his uniqueness in an uncaring world. Mostly he just forgot it was there in the first place. I was thinking about that I dreamt I planned getting Animal Crossing and Pokemon Sword on the same day. I'm going to be streaming Animal Crossing the day it comes out. I'm thinking about how I'm going to do that stream because I can't get the games, like, immediately. Like, I can't get Animal Crossing and Doom immediately. I gotta wait for my mom to bring them to me. because she'll be able to pick him up on her lunch break and then be here later in the day. So I'll probably be starting like about an hour earlier, or about an hour later than I started today. I was gonna say an hour earlier from now, but like it's like 2 hours earlier from now. Anyway, whatever I'm talking about. So it'll probably be a little bit later in the day, but Doom 64, which I also plan to play, that comes out in the day, is just digital, so I'll have that immediately. So I'll probably stream that earlier, and then we'll probably take a break for a few hours, and then I'll come back with Animal Crossing for like an hour and a half. I'm going to start the game on stream, and then I'm going to play Doom for just as long as I feel like. And I'll probably play Doom, like... I'll stream Doom like a few days in a row, because I'm gonna... I want to play it all on stream, but I also want to play it a lot. So it's just going to get streamed a lot, so you can look forward to that for a little while. It'll probably go through pretty quickly, because I'm probably just going to stream the whole thing just like that. So I'm really looking forward to Doom Eternal. Anyway. Some zombies take it further, aspire more, push themselves beyond the normal into greatness. That's pole vaulting zombie right there. That is so him. I just love the tone of voice in the descriptions. Conehead zombie shuffled mindlessly forward like every other zombie, but something made him stop, made him pick up a traffic cone and stick it on his head. Oh yeah, he likes to party. Flag zombie. Make no mistake, flag zombie loves brains, but somewhere down the line he also picked up a fascination with flags. Maybe it's because the flags always have brains on them. Hard to say. That is so pole vaulting zombie. This zombie loves brains. Can't get enough. Brains, brains, brains. Day in and night out. Old and stinky brains? Rotten brains? Brains clearly past their prime? Doesn't matter. Regular zombie wants them. Like how it said regular garden variety zombie, by the way. Hypno Shroom. We're gonna go for that. We're gonna go for that instead of the Snow Pea. We'll see how that goes. That may be a disaster, but we'll see. We'll see how much of a disaster this is. Yeah, I like the dissonance between the fact that there's like multiple of the zombies, but then also they're being referred to as if they are a singular person. You just need to let yourself enjoy things more again so you can play more games. That's the plan. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm very intrigued by that Lego Mario, by the way. I want to know what the heck that is. There was a video titled, "Can you poke Lego Mario in the eye?" I don't know, can you? Walnut time. Walnut's important here. The importance of walnuts is increasing at this point in the game. Looks like a bootleg Mario toy. It is kind of weird, but I'm very intrigued. And I already know I'm going to buy it. It's probably going to be like $100 or something ridiculous, because you know how expensive Lego is, especially Legos that involve electronics are very expensive. But I'm gonna heckin' buy it. Okay, yeah, this is why you need the darn Hypno Shroom, because there's no way we're gonna kill that thing. Football zombies are very powerful. Extremely powerful beings. Mario Bionicle when? Well, they don't make Bionicles anymore. Unfortunately. Bionicles haven't been made for years now. Hypno, Glitch Lily says, yes. Hypno Shroom got its time to shine. We need to get rid of that grave, that's very important. Bionicle for Smash. I'm kind of sad that they don't make Bionicles anymore, but when they brought them back, they weren't like, they were like a husk of their former selves. So, yeah, same, I have a lot of Bionicles. Same. Bionicle started when I was in kindergarten. Which is when I first got it. Oh god, there's no heckin' way we'd defeat this football dude without the Hypno Shroom. There we go. We're good to go. Alright, we took some hits there, but we're good. We're good. Oh yes, these are very good to have. This is one of the best plants for the nighttime. Yeah, they were weird when they brought them back. I have a few of them. It was just... yeah, they just weren't the same. It wasn't just the fact that the building system had changed so much by then, but the fact they like rebooted the series, but they did it in like a weird cartoony, like dumbed down version. Whereas like the original story was like very intellectual, and like they trusted kids to understand a lot more stuff back then, I feel like. Like I saw people describe it as like a modern mythology, and it really was. And then the new version was just it really was not that. Jen says, haha, the zombies were eating each other. Yeah, that's what the Hypno Shroom does. So these are just a really cheap replacement for the pea shooter, and they're very, very important and good. You know nothing of the Bionicle reboot? Yeah, I had some of the sets. And it was... I enjoyed it just because it was like... it was nostalgic to just have new Bionicles again. But on the other hand, it was like... it just wasn't the same anymore. You know, that kind of thing. It's like it's so much fun to have this and be putting together a Bionicle, but like everything surrounding it is just... it's just not the same thing. I used to miss Bionicle so much I would have dreams that Bionicle was back. So then when it actually was back, I was so excited. But then I was ultimately like, I don't miss Bionicle anymore because now that I saw what it came back as. See, Scaredy Shrooms are really, really good. We were really missing them hard. Oh yeah, I saw some of the Slicer stuff. That was a bit before my time. I don't even think I even had any Legos at all. Also, did you know that Bionicle like saved Lego? Like they were like almost like going bankrupt. And then Bionicle was their most successful thing they ever made. Yeah, but Bionicle saved them. Bionicle is still like the best-selling Lego product that they ever made. It was that good. Because they did a lot of weird experimental stuff in the early 2000s. And Bionicle was one of those, but Bionicle turned out to actually be, like, amazing. And it saved the whole company. Like, there was this weird, like, thing that they did that I remembered I had McDonald's toys of, where it was, like, these realistic human-looking characters that were really bizarre. I don't remember what that one was called, but somebody might remember what I'm talking about. That did not go well. That was one of the things that caused them to be struggling so hard. They did the opposite of help them out of their slump. But basically, they tried a few times to do action figures, and once they settled on Bionicle was when they really started doing well again. Was there a show? There may have been. Hold on a second here. Let me look up like weird weird Lego action figures. Let's do like early 2000s. Well, Bionicles come up because those were early 2000s. Maybe if I don't do weird, let's just do Lego action figures, early 2000s. Real people. I'm not finding it. I don't remember enough about it to like know what it was called. It was like aliens? No, there's Life on Mars. That wasn't action figures. I remember advertisements for Life on Mars. It had like those, remember those tube things where you'd like press down on this air like thing and it would like push air through the tubes and the little aliens would go through the tubes. Remember that? I never had those sets, but I always had like the little advertisements for them. I spent more time looking at Lego advertisements than I did actually like getting Legos when I was really little. We're looking for like list of Lego themes. Buildable action figures. So oh, that's current themes. We want discontinued themes. We want to go to like the early 2000s. Lego Baby. Lego Baby? Excuse? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought it was like, was it like babies? But in Lego? No. Oh, these are all in... Oh, I think it was Galador. Galador, I think is what it was called. Let me look up Galador. Lego Galador. That was it. Yes. This was it. Oh god. It's worse than I remembered. This is what I was remembering. Oh, this was the McDonald's toy one. This is what I had. I don't think I got him from it. But then, yeah, it was Galador. This is what the, oh, this is WebP again. So let's get it here. Image. Okay. All files. Let me see here. What is it called? This is, oh, it's like JNL, such and such J. There you go. Yeah, this is this is one of their worst. This is one of the worst things Lego did. It's sort of like known as like being one of the worst Lego themes ever. Shin says, "Get it away." This is oh god, cursed. This looks a little bit better, but it's still highly cursed. Very highly cursed Lego set. It's weird because I knew like nothing about it, but knew exactly what you were talking about. Yeah. Just in time for a huge wave of zombies. We're not gonna put that in yet. Waiting for screen door dude to show up. Yeah, look at how much better the Scaredy Shrooms are than anything else we've previously had. Kish Lily says, I hate it. Yeah, at the time, that was one of the reasons why Lego was struggling, was because they were doing things like that. I mean, you gotta give them credit for, you know, realizing they had to be experimental. But I don't think they understood, like, how to be experimental yet. Like, you know, they struck gold with Bionicle. They got so lucky. Could you imagine if Lego didn't exist now and they had gone bankrupt in the early 2000s? what the world would be like in that case. Also, something funny I wanted to mention about the Lego Mario thing is that so you know how Lego Ideas, where like people submit things and if they get enough votes then they can become a real Lego set. One of the earliest things that got through on Lego Ideas was a Lego Legend of Zelda set, and that is one of the few Lego Ideas that got approved by Lego, but then didn't actually get made, and it was because they couldn't reach an agreement with Nintendo on it. I'm not sure why, but... And it's just funny to me that, like... So, to this day, there's, like... And then, like, Nintendo did stuff with Mario before Lego, right? They had, like, the Mario Connect sets and all that kind of thing. It was a terrible idea to use that just now, wasn't it? But to this day, they've never done anything with Zelda. No building sets of any kind with Zelda. Which is very interesting to me. But they've done a lot of stuff with Mario, like toys and building sets, that kind of thing. But Zelda? Nope. This is an interesting plant. Mushroom that I never ended up... I don't usually use this during playthrough. Cherry bomb's better. Oh, we got the dancing zombie. See, here's the one I was telling you about that they replaced the Michael Jackson one with. Okay. So we don't... Well, Fume Shroom can still be good on the dancing zombies. Remember having those bionicle mosquitoes and scorpions? The Rahi, yes. Hypno Shroom might be a good idea, actually. For the... Hypno Shrooms are really good on the dancing zombies. So we're gonna go for that. Dance time, Glitch Lily says. Yes, it is. It is dance time. And now is the time on Sprockets when we dance. I'm not sure why Nintendo didn't agree to do the Zelda Lego Ideas set, though. I think it was something like Nintendo wanted too much of a cut of it or something like that. Or else, or maybe it was just they outright rejected it or something. Nintendo does a lot of merchandise for Mario, but not really for anything else. Everything else is very sparse. I mean, you get a lot of, like, Kirby plushes. Kirby plush is pretty common. In little Kirby, like, they did, you know those little squishy things? You know, like, Mosh Mosh? They did squishy Kirbys. We have one of those. We have the squishy Kirby. That was such a good idea, you know. Not like the gel or sticky ones, but you know, just the soft ones. They did soft squishy Kirby. You have a squishy Kirby and you want more? You ever think how weird it is that their most popular character is a middle-aged guy with a mustache? Well, didn't Miyamoto claim that Mario is like 25 or something like that? He's not actually that old. Should make more Metroid merch. You kill for a Ridley plush. Yeah, Zelda, there's not much of that. Here's the dancing dudes. Also, if you block them, if you block one of them, it blocks all of them, which is brilliant. So now, see, he will. This is the best one to use the Hypno Shroom on because he will summon all of the zombies he summons. Will also be affected. It's so good. The only zombies with soul. It's brilliant. He says he is just round and good with facial hair. Also, speaking of facial hair, this game, like Insaniquarium, has cheat codes the same way. There's mustache mode. I don't remember any of the other ones though off the top of my head. There's one that makes the lawnmowers into hot rods. I remember. Eat this. I don't have anything else for you at the moment. Okay, they're getting too close to my scaredy shrooms. They're gonna get scared. My scaredy shroom is scared. Got him. Alright, we're good. Ta-da! Now we get the Doom Shroom. If I could have any Nintendo plushie, that was a tough choice. What an Ashley plush from WarioWare. Leaving a crater in its wake. Yeah, most of the Nintendo plushes I have, well, all of the Nintendo plushes I have are Mario or Kirby. I don't have any from any other series. Destroys a large area, leaving a crater in its lake. Oh yeah, Doom Shroom. This is a good time for... There you go. The Doom Shroom. Alright, so we're just gonna do the same setup we did last time. Same darn thing. Doom Shroom. You know what? We're gonna bring the Doom Shroom. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna have the Doom song ready. You would love a King Boo plush? That might exist. That's a lot of graves. I'm gonna need to get rid of a lot of those. So I better prepare to invest in a lot of grave busters. Oh, I see. You got a giant Boo plush, so you took the crown off your King plush, your King Pig plush from Angry Birds and put it on Boo to make King Boo. Cute. Did you know that you are cute, Glitch Lily? I think I may have mentioned that before. But it bears repeating. Alright. Doom Shroom is not quite as expensive as the cherry bomb. You don't know what your favorite plushies are? Type between Squid Sister plushies, Off the Hook plushies, or Monica plushie. Those are all good. I have a lot of amiibos, though. I mostly collect amiibos, although I don't really collect them much anymore because they don't really make them anymore. The most recent one I got was the Link's Awakening Link, and that one's really cute. And it's very shiny. It's the shiniest amiibo. Okay, this is high priority to get rid of. You are the cute glitch. Yes, you are. Bereft of life. I just realized what that one says. Alright, we got fairly good defenses here. Decent. Let's try and be ready for Doom Shroom here. There we go. Or needed to be ready for that. There we go. This game is a little bit longer than Plants vs. Zombies. Or, excuse me. Plants vs. Zombies is a little bit longer than Plants vs. Zombies. No, it's a little bit longer than Insaniquarium. It has the same amount of areas in it. It's just the game is slower paced than Insaniquarium. Is the main thing. See. You have a lot of amiibo? Oh, I see. I have Pearl and Marina. Those are some of my favorites. The most recent amiibos I bought were the new Shovel Knight ones. King Knight and Plague Knight and Spectre Knight. Those ones are really cool. And they motivated me to play all of the treasure trove modes in Shovel Knight. I also have Shovel Knight himself. I didn't get the gold Shovel Knight though because I don't get any of the gold character amiibos because they just seem kind of silly to me. I don't know why you want a character. That's like in those blind bag things where when you get a character that's like it's just the regular character but it's just painted one solid color and you're like, and why do I want this? Except for it's not a blind bag and you know exactly what you're getting and it's like, why? I also got I got the Ice Climbers amiibo because at the time I was working on Super Climb Up and it just seemed like I should have it considering the game I was making. I have a picture of my Ice Climber amiibo in front of Super Climb Up. Alright, y'all ready? I'm gonna start the song. Ready? Boom! There you go. Crank it, Elfie says. Ooh, got him, Spoopkin says. Elfie says, nice. Well, that was fun. E1 M1 is the sound your soul makes. I want them to make a Doom amiibo. I want a Doom guy amiibo. Hello, we would like to visit for midnight snack. How does ice cream and brains sound? Sincerely, the zombies. They don't always use a Z for an S. Shouldn't it be Sincerely? Sometimes they know how to use the letter S. And zombies? And brains. Oh, how nice. Ice cream actually sounds good. Alright, here we go. Oh boy, that's a lot of graves. Alright, it's good song time. We want to save that. Hypnoshroom is very valuable. Well, except for now we have 2 of them. There we go. So many hypnos, yes! I want all the hypnos, which Lily says. Okay, start getting rid of those graves. For this one first. This is a good time to use that one. Wonder if they have the Hypnoshroom plush? They probably do. I think they have like plushes of pretty much all the plants. Plants vs. Zombies was big. You can have a zombie army. Zombies can have little brains as a treat. There's a Doom Shroom. Gonna save that. Next time there's a dancing zombie, we're bringing out these Hypno Shrooms. Need this right now. Importante. Come on, we need Grave Busters. Please, I need Grave Busters. There we go. Thank you. We got plenty of insta-kill stuff. Or just, you know, general use things. Single-use plants. I put that Grave Buster there because I didn't want it to get eaten by the zombie that was right there. Now we can do that one. We need a Fume Shroom here pronto. We need to freeze him. Boy, look at all the... We're just gonna have a field day here eventually. You wanna know what one of my favorite things about Doom is with the 2016 Doom game. They used a chainsaw as an instrument in the music. Isn't that just the most perfect thing? Time for Hypnoshroom. Making use of Hypnoshrooms now. Almost got rid of all the graves now. Dang. He just totally wiped out the screen door zombie. I have some not very optimally placed mushrooms going here, but doing my best here. I had to do what I could earlier on when there was a ton of graves. Oops. There we go. I had some excess, so that's fine. That took care of him. Go ahead and use one of those. Oh, he's a killing machine. When a big mushroom shoot its when will a big mushroom shoot its bubbles on me? Ash says. You love the sound of the Grave Busters? It's okay, Ash. God, so many fume shrooms. May as well use some Doom Shrooms. No use waiting for using them all on the final wave. Oh, that cone head is toast. Oh, just in time. Alright, it's time for Doom Shroom again. Those are so much fun. Doom on you. There is a Hypno Shroom plush, but it isn't official. Oh, okay. Must suck when your bro Jared from the football team turns around and starts chewing on your face. Alright, y'all ready? We're dooming it up in here. Boom! That's so much fun. There's some really cute Slime Rancher official plushies. And now we get the lily pad. Hey Lily, it's you. Lily. Lets you plant non-aquatic plants on top of it. That's right, there's a pool now. Of how it says doom instead of boom? Yes. It's like zombies gave up attacking your front yard. But now they're trying your backyard. And to top it off, you can't even use your mushrooms, because they'll fall asleep during the day. Wasn't that just dandy? We'll play one stage here. This is just like Insaniquarium, where I just do one stage of the next area at the end. You have a plush story that haunts you to this day? So we'll do one more and then we'll move on to Black Mesa. So, it's time to go back. You can still bring them, but they'll sleep. Okay, so we're just gonna go back to previous strategy. Oh, let's put the lily pad first. There we go. Ordering it isn't a big deal, but it's useful. Okay, let's rock. Thinking about getting some of the Slime Rancher official shirts. The art is so heckin' cute. Slime Rancher is still my longest series of streams, although Arrow has informed me that Nier Automata will probably be my longest stream series. I played... or my stream of Slime Rancher was 14 parts. And Nier is getting very close already. Yeah, we're on part 11. This week is going to be part 12. I'm going to read your story about your plush in just a moment, Glitch Lily. I gotta focus for the moment. Let's see, I used to have a Luigi plush, and when it had fallen off a shelf, and the dogs found it and chewed him up, walked to the room only to find a pile of fluff in his hat. Oh no! Tragic. Turns out the plush is rare nowadays and goes up to $300 to buy. Oh no! That's how dogs be sometimes. Rabbits do that too. We've lost quite a few cords to the rabbit over the years. I love this song. I think, oh yeah, the roof is my favorite song in the game, but this one is I think this is second best. Oh, you're looking for Cat Luigi? Oh yeah, did I ever mention on stream that Ash and I have like matching Cat Luigis that he got for the two of us? And I bring my Cat Luigi everywhere too. And he was very generous and gave me the bigger Cat Luigi. There was a big Cat Luigi and a small Cat Luigi, and he was very nice and let me have the big one. Those are our friendship Luigis. You know, some people give each other friendship bracelets. We got friendship Luigis. Oh, crud. There we go. I took a picture of my cat Luigi next to Super Mario Maker 2 when I got it. In fact, why don't I show that? Let's see. I'm gonna search Mario Maker from me. I'll show my cat Luigi. There it is. Open image. Ta-da! There he is. There's my cat Luigi. Do they have a Cat Peach plush? Probably. I don't know how these plants can be planted on a lily pad, but you know, you just kind of decide not to think about it, I guess. Wearing a cat kigu? Does that make you Cat Shan? Oh yeah, and zombies just pop out of the water. Took care of those guys. Yeah, we'll just annihilate this last zombie. And now we get the squash. In the demo version, the place of the squash, or the potato mine was replaced with the squash. You get the squash instead of the potato mine. Annihilate, so violent. My backyard. Do you like the little rubber duck over there? Oh boy, and then everyone is here. Go to the menu. Ta-da! So that is Plants vs. Zombies, and we will be on level 3-2 next time I stream it. This stream is going to go on longer than Insaniquarium because I'm going to do all the mini games and everything, because the mini games are amazing and I have to stream them. I have to show you, because some of my favorite parts of the game are the mini games, because the gameplay is so good. It's kind of what is inspiring me to do the updates that I'm doing for Pizza Time Explosion, by the way. I'm doing some interesting stuff. It all comes back to Plants vs. Zombies and Insaniquarium for me with my game design. But yeah, thanks for watching this. I will be back in just a couple minutes, and we will be playing Black Mesa. I'm going to play that for about a couple hours, and hopefully we can make it to Zen today. That's my goal. I think we're getting close to Zen. And oops. I'm having some issues with the USB plug. Hold on a second. This is an important USB plug, so I don't want this to... No, it's just... I guess it's just this cord. I have to plug my phone in because I gotta read the chat on my phone when I play Black Mesa. Yeah, this, never mind. How about this cord? This is the cord that I usually use to charge my, PS4 controller. This can charge my phone, right? Yes. Okay. So, you played Minecraft on Switch for several hours yesterday, so you feel very confident you could come join my next Minecraft stream? Nice. Alright. I'll give you the tour of my world when you come play, Ash. Okay, so I'm going to be right back, and we will play Black Mesa for a couple hours. So, see you in a moment.